Oh,
hey, mate, Adrian, what's up?
Long time no see. Dude, the beard.
Yeah.
Holy I feel that. Damn.
Bit older now. So, did you
damn.
successfully graduate?
I did graduate. I know. I'm done and I'm out of here. And figured we'd catch up before I do so. Dude, I can't get over the beard, dude. That's awesome. It's been a while. It has been a while, man. It's good to see you, though. I know I graduated and we really haven't caught up since the setup. So and we've been wondering too. So I gotta ask, how was the date? Where'd you guys go? Give me all the details.
Well, there really wasn't a date, you know. We kind of stopped talking to each other. We could say we ghosted each other, I guess, right after the show.
She ghosted you, or you?
Well, I would say it's more of we ghosted each other, you know.
So there was no date.
There wasn't a conventional date, no, but we were at a restaurant together, I will say, but...
So there was a date?
Well, we didn't go there together, we just happened to be at the same restaurant, and she was working, I was eating, and it was kind of an accident, but, you know, we said hi, so it was pretty nice catching up.
But the whole setup, the whole idea of the setup was so you could go on the date with her.
It's kind of just human nature, you know. It's hard to land a date, and like I don't feel like anyone else could have done better. I feel like it's just how it works out.
I know that you've been out of the game for a while, and so you're saying that if you did get the date, you think it'd still turn out bad? Is that what you're saying?
I just think that there's a deeper problem, and that problem I think could be my fault in that just lack of understanding or romantic knowledge.
How about this? I'll go on a date for you. I'll gather whatever romantic knowledge I can gather, and then I'll give it to you so you can use that intellect in your own dating life. And you don't even have to be on camera. I'll be the one on the date, and I can just tell you what I learn, and hopefully you can use that in the real world.
Well, good luck is all I'm gonna say. Good luck, because all I'm saying is you might have a better time finding ghosts than finding a date, because it's hard. It's hard. I can tell you from my experience, it's hard.
I can't tell if he's like busting my chops right now. Ghosts are real, and I can catch them. Second of all, we put in all that work in this setup, and I'm doing this because you didn't go on the date. Is why I'm doing this.
I'm all ears. I can't wait to learn from you. If you are the dating expert you claim to be.
I mean, I'm not the dating expert by any means, but I could go on a date. I've been on dates. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah. Before I went on a date, I wanted to observe a real couple when they go out, just to gather some knowledge beforehand. My next door neighbor is in a committed relationship and actually agreed to let me third party the date with his girlfriend to see what I can learn from watching them.
We met around April. We're both in the music school. I invited her to play Super Mario Galaxy, and the rest is history.
Is Milo funny?
Sometimes you laugh at and not with.
Gaming,
Okay.
flowers, and
Flowers?
yeah.
I'm gonna be observing you guys, see what you do well, and hopefully I can relay some info back to Caleb. I will be watching your every move and invading your personal boundaries whenever I can. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Yeah? Why'd you just switch her?
Because the sidewalk rule is when the girl walks on the inside, because you have to maintain safety.
But it's your life though. Wouldn't you want to protect yourself first, and then you could help others?
Well, I value her life over my own, and I need to protect her safety over myself.
Okay.
good. Do you want to try a bite?
Yes.
Cheesecake.
Can I try to bite it? You know, when you two are walking down the street, you're holding hands. It's very romantic. I don't know if you're I don't know if you're comfortable with this, but do you think I could hold your hand for a little bit so I get the feeling of what it feels like to have my hand held?
Sure.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Do you like this? We don't. It was stupid. It was a stupid idea. It was a stupid idea. It was a stupid idea. So, yeah.
No, Adrian, it's okay.
Are you buying flowers?
Yeah, I am. Why?
Well, like, oh, for her?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it wouldn't be a surprise. I mean, she sees you buying them. They wouldn't have that effect, that surprise effect.
It doesn't always need to be a surprise for something to be a good thing. And I just want to buy flowers because I want a pretty girl to have flowers.
Okay. Their date had been going well, and after Milo got the flowers, we decided to head back to the apartment. Milo told me that he wanted a bit more privacy for the second part of their date, so I said my goodbyes, and later that week, I got ready for my date with Lila, a girl who appeared in the first episode and agreed to let me take her out to see what I've learned from watching Milo.
For girls all over the world, I could be chasing, but my time would be wasted. They got nothing on you, baby.
Yeah.
Nothing on you.
Nothing on you, babe. Nothing on you. I know you feel where I'm coming from, regardless of the things in my past that I've done.
I know I'm a gentleman. Alright, coffee, really?
Yeah, it's fire. You should try it.
I only expect like pure honesty always.
From everyone?
No.
Just for me?
Just for Lila Tori.
Don't worry. What puns could be made with that?
I don't know.
It means doctors in Italian.
That's Dr. Italian.
Doctors.
The date with Lila was going great so far. Everything felt natural. After we got the ice cream, it was time to buy her flowers, just like Milo did with his girl. I needed flowers that at least came close to matching her beauty, since I'm a firm believer that beauty should recognize beauty. So 30 minutes before our date, I went to Red Square Flowers, the best flower shop in the area. I've never been one to buy flowers, so I told the owner that I needed the best of the best, and thankfully she was able to help me out with some beautiful garden flowers. After I got them, I ran to Target and had one of the workers, Torin, be my plant, and told him to hand us the flowers as we walked in. We were saving these for a lovely couple, like you two, and it's free.
I can
Give these to us. Got it?
Yes.
Thank you so much.
I got you.
Perfect. This may be the only date I'd ever go on with Lila, so I had to make an impression that would put me above the rest. So when we got to Target, my plan was in motion. I think you need like something better though. I feel like none of these are up to par because you are the one and only Lila Tori. So I'm not sure.
Okay.
Hey, do you have any like suggestions? Hi.
Actually, I have these here that I've been saving for like couples and stuff when I've been seeing them look at the bouquets.
Yeah.
They're free if you want them.
Oh my God.
Got some nice flowers.
Dude, thank you so much
Yeah, of
for
course.
free.
Yep.
Thank
You're all
you
good.
so much, Tori.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess these will work. These beautiful work.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
Yeah, me too. Guess I'll give this to you. The flower plan went perfect, and I can tell Lila was starting to see me as marriage material. Torin did an amazing job. We put the flowers to the side and decided to hit the arcade after.
Because of you, there's a song in my heart.
Even though this date was to gather intel for Caleb, I couldn't help but feel a spark with this girl Lila. There were genuine times when I forgot I was filming for a show, but I couldn't stop thinking about how much she'd compliment me if we were to date in the real world. Right off the bat, my favorite thing about Lila was her hair highlights, as it just added to her uniqueness as a person. She was not only funnier than I am, but also a great conversationalist. I could see her background in psychology coming through in the way she'd ask questions. She was never surface leveled, always genuine. I don't even think she knows how rare she is. That's when I realized that Lila Dotori is the only one for me. I knew I needed her as my wife, and I wouldn't settle for anyone else. However, she's going to Ireland soon for work, so I knew I had to tell her how I felt before the date ended. These are for you. And I don't want to jump the gun, but I think I want you to have my kids.
Yeah.
Well, I had fun.
Yeah.
So thanks for coming.
Yeah. You said I was gonna get paid for this?
Yeah. Have that. Yeah. Well, I mean, like I said, I had fun. So, I mean, you're very beautiful. But do you want to go on a second date with me?
Yeah. No, I don't think so. Thank you.
I'll take these back. Now, I don't usually condone drug use on my show, but the Lila rejection was too much for a simple man like me.
Love it,
Appreciate it.
It feels better.
I came back with no success story to tell Caleb, a hard pill to swallow. But then I remembered something interesting he said that I totally ignored when I sat down with him.
All I'm saying is you might have a better time finding ghosts than finding a date.
What did that mean? He denied their existence, and apparently so did the world. If I could somehow prove that ghosts were real and prove everyone wrong, it would bring some credibility back to my show. I've never attempted to catch a ghost, but I knew it had to be done regardless. I decided to go to Resurrection Cemetery, a sacred place where people pay respects to their loved ones who've passed. But not for Rochelle Peters, part-time grandmother but full-time ghost expert. She actually visits abandoned asylums in her free time and has agreed to help me prove ghosts are real.
I do get some body triggers, which is the reason I went to the asylum, because I get heart palpitations, which they're not, it's like a fluttering, which is common. Generally speaking, I would say you don't really want to go look for somebody specific that's just passed away for at least 6 months. I do not wish to speak with anything dark.
I knew I couldn't do this alone. That's why before meeting up with Rochelle, I invited Georgia, a trusted colleague of mine, to come along. Since I've never done this and didn't want Rochelle thinking she was working with amateurs, I told Georgia to lie and say she herself was also a ghost expert. That way, Rochelle wouldn't be afraid to hold back if we were to come into contact with spirits that were the real deal. I told Georgia the plan and she agreed to lie to Rochelle as long as I paid her $20. Thank you so much, Rochelle. This is Georgia.
Hi, nice to meet you.
So I know that you kind of have a little bit of experience doing this stuff, and the reason I brought Georgia here was because she also has experience talking to the dead.
I know, yeah.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yes, we have a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
So I'd say the area of expertise is almost equal between both parties.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know where you're at, but yeah, hopefully you know as much as I do. I'm kidding.
Right.
Well, she's done this before. She's gone to cemeteries.
Yeah.
So have I.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, she's been here at night talking to the spirits.
I'll show you the ropes. Don't worry.
All right. Cool, Rochelle.
I used to live by the most haunted road in Wisconsin, Fitzsimmons Road. So it's in Oak Creek, Wisconsin. Okay. Super active spirits. Yeah.
So just to confirm, in a general sense, ghosts are real, right?
Yes.
Okay. There was a recent, somewhat tragic event that happened, not to me, but to my close friend. My friend Caleb. He, pun not intended, but he got ghosted by this one girl, and he also doesn't believe in the paranormal. in this kind of stuff. So I'm here to kind of just help him out and kind of get through that hump in his life.
So here's how they work. They're sitting here free standing. That's how you know they're not being manipulated by my hands. You just hold on there. Is there anyone that would like to speak with us? Communicate. Go in that direction. Is that a yes? That's a yes. So that way. Cross for yes, apart for no. So again, I don't know. I'm trying to speak with anybody who's negative or Well, I'm going to bust out my app.
Yeah.
What the one I like is Spirit Talker.
Yeah, that one's good.
That one. I love it.
Are you familiar with that?
Yeah.
One? Okay.
Memories here.
Did you grow up in the Madison area?
He just told me to make sure.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, he said I was smart?
I think they were talking to me.
Yeah.
Were you talking to me? Does that sound...
Hear me scream.
Oh, no. Did something bad happen to you?
Spanish donkey.
What?
Wow, I couldn't have guessed that.
I'm actually
not.
Spanish.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm Ecuadorian. Oh, were you speaking to me?
I think he or she was calling you an ass.
Oh.
Were you calling this guy an ass? That's not very nice.
What happened to me?
Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry. Can I hold the Bible?
Oh, yeah.
I'm feeling like a presence. I'm just gonna...
That's another thing too, like anything that's around will sense your fear if you have fear. It's just like I mean
I was about 13 and I just heard this story about this ghost Shippa. There was a boy named Henry Shippa or something along those lines, and he went missing in a cave, and then next thing you know, this house is being haunted by this spirit who presented himself as Shippa.
just what I've kind of gathered over time is they can show themselves to you how they want to be seen. So it might be that person, it might be that person trying to look scary.
Yeah.
And I have an example of that. My son's dad passed in 2005, and I've had dreams about him, but I've had dreams that were him. And he had really thin hair and like a extreme receding hairline. In my dream, he was not that. He was solid muscle. He was bigger.
Yeah.
He was built. Yeah. And he had a full ass beard and long hair.
And that's how you
and
knew
I
it
was
was
like,
him.
oh my God, you got your beard. So I feel like that's how he wants to be seen. He always wanted his beard. He got his beard.
So if I die, I want to be seen as like
Taller?
6 pack.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
I
you
feel like
could.
my height isn't. Is my height? Am I short? Or what?
Everybody's tall to me.
Okay.
Is Adrian's fear stopping somebody from communicating with us? Yes. Well, if you cross the rods, that means yes. If they're open, that means no.
So I just have to. I have to not be. I have to not be scared.
I feel like you're not, maybe you're not believing this.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
Look.
I mean, I've been called a short Hispanic donkey.
Was that a joke that somebody called him an Hispanic donkey? Was it a joke? Yes, it was a joke.
Okay.
It wasn't negative.
Were you there when you
Edmund.
Edmund.
Is that a first name? Yes. It's Memorial Day. So there was a service here to honor our veterans. Edmund, were you a veteran? Yes. Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you, Edmund. So you have a business phone and then a ghost
Business
phone.
and then this is the ghost
Yeah,
phone.
she's been using the business phone as a ghost
The
phone.
business phone is the ghost
This
phone.
is my regular phone number that I've had.
We decided to stop here and were content with the proof we gathered at this point. Rochelle's professional equipment showed that we did indeed communicate with some ghostly entities at the cemetery, proving their existence. My work here was done. Delilah heartbreak was a tough roadblock, but it's never a bad day when you make a new friend.